So today I'm going to be trying out a new fishing location. I've got a new rod and reel to try out today. The rod I've used before, it's an Ugly Stik Elite. It's a pretty good rod, really comfortable, like cork handle on it. It's a medium heavy. Got it loaded up with 15-pound braid, high visibility. That's why it's so bright here. The new part of this whole situation is the reel. It is a Quantum Nitrous. It was on sale for a really, really good deal. It's a pretty budget-friendly reel, and I'll be honest, my first cast with it, birds nested pretty bad. So this will be a round 2 of trying out this guy. I got that tied up right now just with a Strike King spinnerbait. I'm gonna throw it a little bit. I feel like that's probably the best way to get a feel for how the reel works, since you'll be doing a lot of retrieving and a lot of casting. So I'm gonna give that a go. Got all our little duck friends here. Those are more muscovy ducks. I've mentioned in a past video about those ducks that they're an invasive species. Oh, here's another one here. It's okay, little guy. But yeah, they're invasive to Florida. A lot of people don't like them because they don't actually quack, and they have like a weird, it almost looks like a growth on their head where the red part of their head is. And there's a bunch of little ones there too. But yeah, a lot of people don't like them because they're a bit of a strange duck. You can hear it kind of hissing over there right now. The first cast went well though. No bird's nest, no anything. I've got the brake set about halfway. I think the spool tension's pretty high on it, but that cast also felt pretty good. I'm probably just going to give the spinner just a tiny bit of a try, and then I may swap over to a more usual like Texas rig or something. I feel a Texas rig will probably work better here. When I was doing some research on this lake, it seemed like everyone was catching stuff on a Texas rig or wacky rigged worm. So this morning I'm out here just a little bit before work trying to get some fishing in. A nice way to start the day before a long day of work. Like I said too, this is a new pond for me, so it's kind of exciting to be out here. Honestly, I'm really enjoying this this reel for the spinnerbait. Its gear ratio is I believe a 6:1 to 1, or 6:1, yeah, 6:1 to 1. My other rod that I mainly use is a 8:1 to 1, so it tends to retrieve it a bit quicker than what you ideally want. Of course, you can slow it down, but this one just feels like it's really comfortable for this spinnerbait in particular. It's really pretty out here this morning, hearing all the birds cawing, and you can hear roosters over there. I hear those ducks just making all sorts of noise behind me. And yeah, it's really peaceful out here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to our Texas rig now. I've only been fishing maybe about 10 or so minutes, but no bites so far. I feel like that's a appropriate time. I feel like I've got enough casts in with the spinner too to get a feel for this new rod. Just gonna throw a small weight on. This here is gonna be a 3/0 extra wide gap hook, and I'm just gonna tie that on with a Palomar knot, and we are tied up. Now the only question is, what soft plastic do we want to use? There we go. So Texas rig, zoom worm there. It's been my safe option as of late. Anytime I'm not getting a bite on anything, I'll swap to it. It helps it's a little smaller. So it's not as like intimidating for some of the smaller fish. Even if we don't end up getting any fish this morning, luckily we've got to try out this reel here, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. Definitely can't speak to like the durability of it, if it'll last like 5 years, 10 years down the road, but it feels pretty solid. My only maybe complaint, and this is a small one, is that it's a little heavy. So like if you're looking for a lighter weight setup that's like slightly easier on the wrist or something, probably wouldn't be my first pick. But I mean, for the price, it's really good. I believe at the time of filming this, picked it up for like $25 at Dick's Sporting Goods. They were having a large sale on pretty much any Lose branded stuff, and yeah, $25 for a reel that's performing this well, can't complain. Also got our little duck friends up there just hanging out. See if this little guy's gonna hop in the water here. Oh no, he's just getting a little sip. Little tail's wagging. You can hear him as he's like after he gets a sip of water, he's doing like his like hissing quacks. It's part of the reason why people don't like them. The sounds they make. Really interesting little ducks over there. Oh, we also have the mama duck with all her little ducklings coming back. I'm not sure if you can see it. They're like running. They're coming on down the bend here. Let me cast my rod back out, and then we'll keep an eye on them as they're coming on through. There we go. Let's see if they're gonna come. Those are like little teenage ducks or something. Oh, it looks like they're going to the other side of the dock. Oh, we just have a duck touchdown right there. Seems like the place you want to be if you were a duck. I haven't seen any gators, so I don't know if there's any gators here to cause them any issues. I assume they probably try to cull the gators from this pond, because one, it's right next to a like kids park, and then also it's right next to an elementary school. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to keep all the gators to a minimum to like protect the kids. Won't be long though, and I'll have to call it for the day, head into work. Oh, I think we got one. Yeah, there we go. Just a little guy. Oh, there we go. Nice. Get him up here on the dock. Here's our little fish for today. Not too big. He's a skinny guy though. Maybe about 10, 12 inches. But yeah, he definitely needs a meal. I feel bad for him, because he needs some food in him. Get that hook out of him. But yeah, get him back in the water so he can get a meal going. Our little duck friends, just keeping an eye on them. They're still guzzling some water over there and just keeping an eye on me. All sorts of birds in the area. I think since things are calming down, it won't be long and I'll be calling it. I know I said that earlier, but like directly after you catch a fish, you can't just call it there. Oh, there comes quite a few more. A lot of those look fairly young, especially that one in the center. I don't know if it's like the baby duck and those two are the parents. Very well could be. And yeah, and that one that just got in the water there too, the darker one, he looks fairly small too. Probably give it one more cast out here, and then we'll pack it up and call it. It's starting to get hot, and the ducks are over there where I caught that first fish, so I don't want to be casting right on top of them. And I haven't had too much luck over on this side of the water, so when I cast out once towards the center, do a nice slow retrieve, and then we'll call it from there. Definitely have to come back here sometime and give it a go. Plus it's fun getting to watch all the ducks. I'm pretty happy with this rod and reel combo we have going on here. Like I said, for the price of this reel, I would highly recommend it. It was a pretty good experience out there. Not a lot of issues with it. I don't know how the durability will hold up with it, but like I said, it has a year warranty, so it'll at least last a year. And the Quantum brand is a subset of Lose, so I assume the warranty holds up pretty well since they're a pretty large company. But yeah, just want to say thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys out on the lake sometime.